Greetings and salutations, fine people. I'm Patti Alvarez. Welcome to The Good Soul, a show where we'll have supercharged chats with everyday humans from all walks of life and unpack what in their story will inspire us all. We'll extract the untapped wisdom, distill it, and serve it up to you in all the right ways that will engage, enlighten, and most of all, inspire growth within your soul. I think people are awesome. So join me on this journey through the hearts and minds of ordinary people to uncover the good soul within you. This is The Good Soul. Welcome to The Good Soul, where today we celebrate the curious and the quirky. So believe it or not, guys, this is episode 46. And it's filled with random fun facts that will blow your mind. Today, we're diving into a treasure trove of random fun facts that are sure to make you stop and smile. Have you ever wondered why we're so drawn to these little nuggets of information? It's always such a good chat. I love those talks. Mm-hmm. It's the thrill of discovery of things being a whole other way than they thought they were, or the excitement of understanding and sharing the crazy ways that certain products or events had originated, which we thought were totally different. So cool. So anyway, the joy of connecting with others is something over something unexpected. Join us as we explore these fascinating facts, spark our imaginations, and ignite conversations. Get ready to impress your friends, learn something new, and keep that curiosity alive. So let's dive in, baby doll.
Me will the
Is that your version of diving?
Yes, diving there.
Oh, that's
diving.
cute.
Hand closed. That's like jumping off the Sandy
Hook Bridge.
Ooh, that was
in Atlantic
only
Highlands.
once after I did that one last time, and that was it, up that pylon.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's scary.
Oh, even with my hands, like, you're supposed to break it, dive straight out. I was still in my head. I got a headache, and that was it. Never again.
Do you know how many feet that is?
No, it's high, though. It's what?
It's got to be like 60, 50,
No, I
60.
think more than that. Because the high side of the thing is like 80 feet, believe it or not. It's high. And then
we have to fact check that. Yeah. There's a town in where we're from called Atlantic Highlands, and all the bad boys would jump off the bridge.
Jump off not only the bridge, the pier, that pylon, that light.
All right. Anyway, so if you haven't seen the show already, you have now been introduced to the love of my life, the man of my dreams, the man, the myth, the legend, Manny Alvarez.
Hello, my love.
Hello, my love. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Aww. Thank you. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie. Thank you.
New year, new life.
Thank you. So we're talking about random fun facts that'll blow your mind, whether it's on a TV show or you see a reel or you're, having a conversation at a dinner party. I love these cute little nuggets of information that we get to share with one another that kind of bring out this emotion in us that, I don't know, it's odd.
Especially when you leave me in the dark, because I really don't know what this is about today. So that's what's cool about it.
Yeah, he's being surprised just like you guys are. All right, so let's start with number one. And actually, I'm going to put on my specs today.
Do it up, man. The old buys.
Putting on my specs.
The buys.
So, selfie trivia. A lot of trivia books and quizzes say that the first selfie in a movie was Thelma and Louise, Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon in 1991. Not true. I love this. We have to credit Madonna, the queen, queen,
girl.
as Susan in Desperately Seeking Susan. Her opening scene is taking a picture of herself with a Polaroid. That was in 1985.
Selfie then, huh? That was it? That was the start of the revolution.
Yeah, when she dried her armpits in the bathroom in the hand dryer. That was a great movie.
Well, you like anything about her because I love Madonna. You like Madonna a lot. So
okay, so number two, where do you think the term litter bug came from?
Not for me. That's for dang sure.
Yeah, so not, too cutesy
I'm too
for
clean.
you.
I try.
Yeah, well, that too.
OCD. I'm the opposite realm, but no. Tell me where, sweetheart.
So the earliest we could find was "Please do not be a litter bug," printed in the Victoria, BC Daily Times on March 29th, 1939. In 1953, Keep America Beautiful looked at other campaigns to find a catchy phrase. One of these early campaigns was in Pennsylvania. Some attribute having been coined the term litter bug, and so did the New York Transit Authority. In addition, Paul B. Gioni, a copywriter in New York City, used it for the American Ad Council in 1947.
Fun facts. I love
Never be a dirty bird. Remember that? Another cool one is another cool one. A litter campaign is "Don't Mess with Texas."
I didn't see that.
And it's a really great logo. Yeah, somebody I know used to have a T-shirt that just said "Don't mess with Texas" across the front of it, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." And
Texas, I like the Cowboys, though.
Well, yeah, but they were like, "Oh, that's so cool." Or I was like, "Oh, that's so cool," and they're like, "Yes, it's their anti-litter campaign." Be something like bad ASS, but it wasn't that exciting. Okay,
move on.
Riddle me this, my love.
Riddle me that.
What do you think the 2 most stolen and lost items are?
The 2 most stolen and lost items?
And they're
Wallet
both made...
and keys.
No, it's forgotten.
Okay.
They're made by the same company.
Lost? Oh.
I'll give you another hint. They're made by the company called BIC. B-I-C.
Lighters?
Lighters and pens.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
The BIC company makes the 2 most stolen and lost items, lighters and ink pens. The most shoplifted food item in the U.S. is what? I want candy.
Okay, really? Candy?
Yes, candy is. Mm-hmm. In Europe, it's cheese. In Latin America, it's meat. But worldwide, it's cheese.
I'm drawing all these blanks because I want to get the facts right, and there's no way. So I know. I'm like,
you're
come
being
on.
cautious.
I'm being cautious.
It's very sexy.
Right on.
Where do I don't know I'm cracking myself up here. Where do baby carrots come from?
Baby carrots.
Ugly
baby
carrots.
Rabbits.
Ugly carrot.
I don't know. I'm trying to get loose with it. So.
Oh my God, that's cute. No, I'm just picturing like a cute little baby. Okay, a little baby rabbit poopy.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just letting it go now.
Ugly carrots. When a California farmer realized he was throwing out literally tons of carrots a day because they were misshapen, he shaved them down to being a baby carrot. Perfect for snacks. Today, baby carrots are a $1 billion business. I know, pretty crazy, right?
I like that fact. You know me and my numbers. I like that fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. This is funny and this is quick. Competitive eating. As of 2020, 47 of the 50 world's best competitive eaters are U.S. citizens.
Oh, Nathan Hot Dog guy.
I know.
You could shove him down.
Well,
he retired, unretired, and came back and he won.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that grosses me out to
watch them do that. Water and
shove them down their throat.
But, I mean, they literally go...
I know.
It's like a cartoon, you know? You watch cartoons?
I would love to see an x-ray of the person while they're doing that, like watching...
Oh, that's what they just... they could do that, too, because they did it with me just, 2 weeks ago, right?
Study.
They did the study.
The swallow study.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if that statistic is not quite telling my fellow Americans, I don't know what is. Booze.
Booze.
This is... The top 10% of drinkers account for more than half of all alcohol consumed in the U.S., which equates to them to consuming an average of 73.85 drinks per week. That's crazy.
That's
73 drinks per week.
I don't want to look at the liver, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's a shame.
That's a lot.
You know, you got to be careful with anything. You can't do anything overdo anything.
Yeah.
Anything. A little too much of anything's too much.
Yeah, definitely. No excess moderation.
Right on, girl.
Yeah. Okay. This I thought was John Lafitte's but it was the oldest bar in New Orleans. The oldest bar in the world is in Ireland. Archaeological records have found that the walls of Sean's Bar have been around and serving since 900 A.D.
I would have said, well, the Irish, man.
Further, there are records of every owner of the pub back to the 10th century founding. It opened over 1,100 years ago.
If you would have asked me, I probably would have said, somewhere Irish.
Yeah. Hold that thought. You're not going to have to wait too long. You're not going to have to wait 1,100 years. We'll be back in 3 shakes of a lamb sale, so don't go away on The Good Soul. This segment of The Good Soul is brought to you by Aaron Fisnick, certified luxury home specialist with Ivester Jackson Christie's International Real Estate. Aaron serves all levels of the greater Lake Norman region real estate market, and whether buying or selling, she is very much the lady who will deliver like no other. Many of us at Good Soul are also really happy clients. Aaron can be reached at 704-728-5657 or reach out to me and I'll get you guys connected. Thank you, Aaron Fisnick, and thank you guys for tuning in and supporting The Good Soul. Welcome back, everybody, to The Good Soul. We are on episode 46, and we are talking random fun facts that will blow your mind. So we're going to jump right into things. This is another fun one. Tic Tacs are actually 95% sugar, but they state that they are 0% sugar because their serving size is less than 0.5 grams, according to FDA labeling rules.
No.
That's cheesy.
What a way that's why they take two. So, oh, come on, getting around it.
I know. America.
How much percentage is the sugar?
95%.
Why don't you just go, all right, this is your sugar. Here's a cube.
Yeah, I don't like that. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. That lacks integrity.
Oh, I don't get it. But again, the Tic Tac isn't supposed to freshen the breath, too.
Yeah, but we have other options.
Yeah,
so.
all sugar. Ooh.
Hershey's Kisses chocolates were individually hand-wrapped until 1921. Yeah, talk about tedious. Yeah, that's crazy.
It'd probably be easy, though. Take the long fork and just at the very end,
just have to put Lucy and Ethel on that.
Oh, yeah, the
conveyor belt.
Yeah, the conveyor belt. Yeah.
That was a great episode. This was interesting, I found. Reverse psychology. King Frederick II of Prussia used reverse psychology on his peasants who refused to eat potatoes in the late 1700s because people just didn't like them. To stop the food famine, he sent his guards to guard the fields of potatoes, and the peasants started stealing them and growing their own.
No. Well,
now, listen, I have to say, I probably say this once a week.
If I was a peasant, I'd be doing the same thing.
I have to say, I don't think I've ever met a potato I don't like.
Oh, no, you love your potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, French fried
potatoes,
tater
say
tots.
Potato, I'm in. That's you.
Yeah, totally.
Me, I used to be, I like them. I'm enjoying them more now. But
I could eat like a plain potato
I never liked them when I was younger. You know that, right? I used to eat just the burger, and here, you got to have the fries.
So weird.
Yeah. Now I like the fries.
I'm not a bread guy. Jerk. Anyway, boo. No, I remember when I was a kid, my mother would peel the potatoes for mashed potatoes, and she'd put them in the cold water before she boiled them. And I even liked eating them. I'd pick it out and put salt on it and eat it raw.
Peas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to eat cold peas. Didn't matter. I eat peas. My mom used to say, always eat peas.
Oh, this is really gross. I used to do it with the raw meatball. When she would make meatballs and she'd prepare like
I know.
Meat.
Well, I mean, again, people eat raw meat. What is that called?
I can't think of the word.
Yeah, you know,
tartare.
Steak tartare. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know how it goes, but I won't do it. I just, I'd like it. I want it cooked. Again, not overcooked, medium. That's it. No
well, I'm your quintessential ex-vegan. I've gone from being vegan to give me my steak bloody red.
Oh well, I could say I was vegan for a year.
Yeah, you were
I did good, right?
That's
my
right.
baby.
Yeah.
I did. I'd say I'm going to do it.
Yeah. All right, let's move along. This one really shocked me. Chocolate cake. German chocolate cake isn't German. This one's for Molly Jane.
No way.
It's named for Sam German, an American baker who invented it in 1852. June 11th is National German Chocolate Cake Day, just in America.
Oh, no face.
Sorry, my
I
German
would have definitely said German. You said, where are you from? German? I'm Germany.
Well, German chocolate cake
right, that's what I'm saying.
Dead giveaway.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
Totally.
All right, USA.
All right, you ready? Oreos.
Oreos.
Oh,
now I know why you did
Oreos
that.
are my dark chocolate
Every
Oreos. Dark chocolate Oreos and Cracker Barrel cheddar cheese sticks are my two favorite
please.
foods.
That's what you do.
Please. Yeah, I bring them.
Honey, can you give me 2 Oreos?
I put them in my nightstand and I wake up in the middle of the night and I eat them. Sometimes I get up and have 2 more. Anyway, Oreos are the top selling cookie in the world, over 2 billion in annual sales, but they are a knockoff of, do you remember the name?
Oh.
Hydrox cookies, which came out 4 years earlier in 1908.
I never
You don't remember Hydrox?
No.
Oh, I do. Hydrox were discontinued in 1999. 2 things about Hydrox. They were less sweet and the cookie was harder, so they didn't soften up as much in milk. And a company called Greenleaf bought the brand. They use real sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, and no GMOs. They're also kosher, and if you can find them, give Hydrox a try. Maybe I should.
Hydrox a try?
Yeah, you know that
the word, though. The word kind of throws you off.
That high fructose.
Oh, I have a Hydrox cookie.
That high fructose corn syrup makes everything taste better, though. That's
what they say.
All right. Marie Curie changed the world not once, but twice. She founded the new science of radioactivity. Even the word was invented by her, and her discoveries launched effective cures for cancer. She's not only the first woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize, but she is the first person to win a second Nobel Peace Prize. Let's give it up for the ladies.
Go, ladies.
Yep. All right, this is a good one. Vampires. So vampires in today's world would see themselves in modern mirrors. Yes, because they were backed with aluminum. Older mirrors were backed with silver, a pure metal, which is why they couldn't see themselves in their reflections.
Oh, okay. So that's the...
So tell your vampire friends if they can see themselves in mirrors now.
It's
that's
because,
why.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll let Edward and Bella know. The Hum.
Doing that show.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a show. It's a movie.
The movie, I'm sorry. The series movies.
Yeah, it's a great... I love Twilight.
I did like it. I can't say I didn't want to watch it. I liked it.
I know. You never make me turn Twilight on.
No, I don't want it.
Okay. The Hum is a name often given to widespread reports of a persistent and invasive low-frequency humming, rambling, or droning noise not audible to all people. Hums have been widely reported by the national media in the UK and the United States, and sometimes named according to the locality where the problem has been particularly publicized, such as the Taos, New Mexico hum, or the Windsor, Ontario hum. It could be a form of tinnitus or another biological auditory effect. Similar to
tinnitus.
Oh, really? What, like a ringing in his ear?
Yeah, and they back in the day, they didn't really acknowledge it. My father ran them heavy machines all the time. So he run the heavy machines to get that.
Yeah, actually, I think my grandfather had that too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's such a shame. And it drove him kind of, it drive you crazy. You just think of ringing constant. Like, what the hell, man? Get that out.
Yeah. I feel like somebody recently told me they had tinnitus and they were given a medication. It was like an anti-anxiety medication that calmed the noise. But I wonder, too, if there's a connection between that and misophonia. Like if that's maybe like Rachel and even Ava always has to have my niece always has to have her head, not always, but a lot. She wears her headphones. Noise,
so yeah. Rachel don't like, Rachel needs, drown out noise too. So
yeah, she wears her earbuds like without anything playing just so that like when it's loud, I guess, especially at our house.
Yeah, whatever, whatever works.
Sure. All right. Jeans. Serge Denems originated, of course, not in Paris, in France, yes. But another thing, jeans became popular in the 1950s in the United States. They were called blue jeans.
Levi.
James Dean wore them in Rebel Without a Cause. They made them extra blue for the movie. By the way.
Hey, speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
The little orange thread on Levi Strauss jeans is trademarked. It helps make the brand recognizable and also matches the copper rivets.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I don't want to take my rivet out.
It's interesting. I'd like to learn a little bit more about that because I feel like there's probably a lot of jeans companies now have yellow threads. So, I mean, think of Jordache jeans.
It's more like a, I don't know, it ain't yellow. It's, you can see it. I don't know.
I just think like Jordache jeans or Gloria Vanderbilt jeans or Guess jeans, they all had like the yellow thread too. Yeah.
But a lot of them have that white stitch too. Look at me like I'm a fashion person. You're the fashion thing.
You have those white stitch jeans that I hid them at the bottom of the pile. I'm like 1995 called. They want their jeans back.
I love my Levi's though.
All right. Rocky Horror. During the filming of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the crew held an Easter egg hunt on the set. Some of the eggs that weren't found can be actually seen in the film. This is probably the origin of the term in a pop culture sense. So, I want to look this up because I'm a big fan of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I know you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to know when or where they are in the movie. Did you ever see, too, kind of a little sidebar here in the movie 3 Men and a Baby, where apparently like the movie's haunted?
Wait, the three guys, who was it?
It was Ted Danson, John Travolta. But that there's a scene where there's like a person and it looks like haunted, almost like there's a person in the window.
Like me and Jesse saw that one time when I told you about?
You didn't see the person, though. You heard the person.
No, we saw the holographic outline of a person. That's what we saw. She said the same exact thing when we both looked over. We were like, we could have moved. We were like, oh.
Yeah, they saw a ghost. No, and also in The Wizard of Oz, apparently, so somebody, I think, was commit suicide and they're hanging in it.
From the tree, I heard. Yeah. I never saw it, though.
I'm sure at this point it's cut out, but we had to
I'm sure if you go on the web, dark web, whatever, man, you can find anything you want to out.
Yeah. The movie this is really interesting. The movie The Deer Hunter in 1978 was the first film to use the Oscars as a marketing tool. Being too depressing for the box office, it did screenings for film critics and Academy members. It gained 9 nominations and 1 Best Picture, and then that was used to make it a commercial success.
Oh, really?
Pretty interesting.
Right on. I told you. I love film facts.
I know what we love, and especially the movies. But I think what's really interesting is that how many movies I'm inspired to watch after I watch the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
Like,
we gotta watch that. I never saw. Yeah, I never thought that was. Oh, maybe I gotta watch it now.
Yeah, or I try to watch them at least leading up to it. So.
Yeah. Right.
All right. This is a fun one that everyone can relate to. The @ symbol on our keyboard was chosen for the first electronic mail because the developer, Ray Tomlinson, was mostly looking for a symbol that wasn't used very much.
Really? Fits. Now it's used at.
Well, it actually fits grammatically.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right,
very
awesome.
Cool.
Yes, way to go, Ray. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up segment 2. I'm having so much fun. I can't wait to move along into segment 3. So, guys, don't go away. We'll be back in just a few on The Good Soul. Thanks for being here. Hey there, busy women in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. This is for you. If you've been struggling with fatigue, stubborn weight gain, restless nights, or gut issues that just won't quit, it's time to stop guessing and start healing. Kimberly is an integrative health practitioner and helps women uncover the root causes of their health challenges so they can feel energized, balanced, and truly alive again. Let's get to the bottom of what's holding you back. Book your free health strategy call today at KimberlyFlevy.com because you deserve to feel amazing every day. Welcome back, everybody, to The Good Soul, episode 46, titled Random Fun Facts That Will Blow Your Mind. Let me blow your minds. Moving right along, this is a fun one. eBay. Strange people have been collecting strange things forever. The first thing sold on eBay was a laser pointer that was broken. Pierre Odermeyer, one of the owners of eBay, set it up for auction to test out the system. He told the guy who bought it because it was broken, he would take it back. The buyer wanted to keep it. He told Pierre that he collected broken laser pointers. That was in 1995.
Well, that was kind of weird, though. Oh, yeah, it's broken. I want it, though. He has a way to fix them. That's what it is.
Well, we could do a little bit more research because you're just speculating here.
I am speculating.
He was a smart man because look at what eBay's turned into.
Well, so I agree. I'm saying the other guy. I'm saying the other guy. He probably bought it, but no, I'll take it because I'm gonna, it's a great price. I'll take it. I could fix them.
Yeah.
And from there, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Yogi Bear. This is really you're gonna like this.
Wait, the bear or the catcher?
The animated character.
Go ahead.
Yes, the animated character Yogi Bear was one of several Hanna-Barbera characters to have a collar. This allowed animators to keep his body static, redrawing only his head in each frame when he spoke. A method that reduced the number of drawings needed for a 7-minute cartoon from around 14,000 to around, guess how many?
I'm going to say like 600 just to be crazy.
2,000.
Well, yeah,
close.
I guess. Hey, I like guessing now. No, I'm free because I really don't know what's going on here, so.
All right, riddle me this.
Riddle me that.
What is the official language of the United States?
I guess Indian because the Indians were here first. I'm just saying that because it is. I don't know.
Is Indian a language?
I don't know. They speak different. I don't know what the language is.
Bill, do you know the answer to that question? Can you tell me that in my ear?
American.
Swahili?
Swahili. Oh, there you go.
No, wait. No, that might be African. I don't want to sound stupid.
Yeah,
oh my God.
We got to check these facts.
I mean, no disrespect to anybody, and I'm embarrassed that neither of us know the answer to this question.
Yeah, I don't.
Moving right along.
Yeah, let's skip this. I'm in trouble.
There is. What's that?
Don't want to get in trouble, no.
No, what did you... Yeah, we're going to move along. Exactly. The official language of the United States is not English. It has no official language because the founding fathers deemed it unnecessary to designate.
Okay, that's what I was saying. You know, the American Indian was here first, and that's why I'm thinking it's their language. They were here first. So, you know, we came in, not invaded. Well, you know. We kind of did. Yeah. The truth, you know.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's funny too because when sometimes you'll hear like some not nice person be like, learn the language. But
what is the language?
What is the language? Yeah. Although I think it is important that we all speak, you know, we can all speak the same language.
Yeah, and understand. In the country you're in.
Especially for safety's sake. But anyway, moving right along. Cold. 1936 has one of the coldest winters and the hottest summers in the United States. North Dakota saw extremes of negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit and 120 degrees Fahrenheit that year. And if I'm not mistaken...
120?
Yes, and that was the year my mother was born.
That? Wow.
Yeah, and my mother was born that year. Yeah, I believe. I'm almost positive.
There we go. You got to make sure the facts are right there, kiddo.
Well, if only my sister Kelly were here, she would know.
Yeah, Kelly's good with that. It was this.
Awesome with everything, yeah. Atomic tests were a tourist draw in the 1950s Las Vegas. They advertised detonation times for the best viewing spots to see the massive flash and mushroom cloud from the bomb test site about 65 miles away. Casinos flaunted their north-facing vistas, offering special atomic cocktail drinks and dawn bomb parties that went until 1963, when the limited test ban treaty ended above-ground nuclear trials.
Wow, that's
kind of morbid.
Yeah, it's morbid again, but again, it's needed because you have other people that take advantage of you if you're not prepared for any kind of thing. So what
but you're talking foreign policy, I'm talking entertainment in Las Vegas.
I'm getting heavy.
You're getting so deep on me. Yeah.
No, like but you said, morbid. It is
creepy too.
Yeah, you're thinking, it's destruction, but you're kind of curious what makes that.
What does it look like?
Yeah, what's a mushroom? Because you see it on TV, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
And literally, the sky opens up. If there's clouds above it, and that mushroom goes up, the clouds literally go, and you see the mushroom come through. I mean, it's something I'd want to see, too, just because of curiosity. But again, you're right. It is more. It's death. It's destruction. It's all the crazy things. But it's also power by, making cities run and,
Of course.
Nuclear and all that.
I just saw the trade minister and the man in the high castle saw a video of an atomic bomb going off. I can't wait to hear how that show ends. Like, I'm trying to figure out these parallel realities.
Parallel reality.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving, my love.
Right on. Sure.
The dumpster. This one's for you, Petey. Our brother-in-law's in the demo
Mr.
business.
Demo.
The dumpster was patented in 1935 by the Dempster brothers. D.E. The first front-loading garbage truck that made use of dumpsters was called the Dempster Dump Master.
You hear that, Mr. Demo?
Mm-hmm. That's really cute. That's a cool story.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. I can tell Pete. I'm actually going to, as soon as we get done, I'll be calling Pete.
Yeah, we got to send him that clip. All right. So the high five. The first public high five was between Dusty Baker and Glenn Burke of the Los Angeles Dodgers on October 2nd, 1977.
Dusty Baker, really?
Mm-hmm.
You go, Dusty.
Pretty cool.
Great coach, too.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
So Dusty was the coach and Glenn Burke was a player?
Mm.
How do you know all this stuff? You were only 11 years old.
Yeah, you
were really into
it's just
it?
something sports. Sports. I love sports.
I can't believe the stuff, that information you can retain in your head.
Yeah, and everybody, man. It's and then what did I say? What is? And again, the statistics are wrong, but it's something crazy. You only use so much of your brain. And, the rest is just dormant until it's ignited.
Yeah,
and
I think 98% of it is sports, and the other 2% of it is what am I going to be eating? Okay. Anyway, or no, the other 2% of it is how much you love your pet, your sunshine. I'm only kidding. All right. Speaking of love, engagement. The tradition of spending several months' salary on an engagement ring was a marketing campaign. Imagine that.
Tell you, it worked.
Created by De Beers in 1938. Philadelphia ad agency N.W. Ayer set out to create a situation where almost every person pledging marriage feels compelled to acquire a diamond engagement ring. Before World War II, only 10% of engagement rings contained diamonds. By the end of the 20th century, 80% did. That's pretty wild.
The diamond.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, interesting.
The diamond. And make sure you get the right size.
Spiral staircases. Spiral staircases are typically designed to go counterclockwise so that soldiers and knights had a right-handed advantage when protecting their castles. Wait, they didn't use guns.
Easy, kiddo. Oh, here go your first again.
Why would it? Did they have what is it? Like musket? Is it that?
They got muskets. Yeah. You know, we take it out, load it.
Yeah. All right, this is an interesting one. Only 5 babies were born in the London subway, one of which is talk show host Jerry Springer, born in 1944.
The Springer Show.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, look at that fact.
I think there's, I saw the other night, there's and by the way, we have to finish watching Landman. We have one more episode, and it's the season finale.
I like that show.
Yeah.
Like it.
But I saw there's, I think, a Netflix show on Jerry Springer, which... All right.
What a crazy show that is. That's a whole... You could talk about that show.
What, Landman?
No.
Oh, Jerry Springer.
Springer.
Oy, oy, oy.
Crazy show. That was great. That's the first... He's the first one that started all that crazy stuff. With the people fighting and talking about this guy marrying this guy.
Yeah, Jerry Springer was probably the first.
The founder. Well, not the founder, but he's the really one that...
Phil Donahue got heavy sometimes.
But
not yet.
Yeah, that was good. Then he ended up having bouncers on stage to break the people up.
So crazy.
It's crazy.
I know. All right. Tree. Germany has the only tree in the world with its own mailing address. It's known as the bridegroom oak, and it receives about 1,000 letters per year from singles looking for love. Anyone can take letters from this tree and respond. They estimate it's responsible for over 100 marriages. I think I'm getting a lump in my throat now.
Yeah, that's funny because I was watching the show just yesterday, I think, or the day before. Anyway, it was about the trees and the sequoias in California, and 326 feet to one, and crazy numbers. See these people, little specks climbing it, and the tree's so massive.
Back to the romance and away from the science. I love these little traditions of love and romance. When I was on the Ponte Vecchio, probably about 5 years before I met you in Florence, I came across a gate. It was like a chain link fence, and people would put their name on a padlock and lock it, Locks of Love. And what I did was when Molly and Squeaky went to Florence and I knew he was proposing to her, I bought them a padlock and put their names on it. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
So on that note, guys, we're going to wrap up segment 3. We'll catch up with you in a few, so don't go away on The Good Soul. Who isn't looking to get happy and healthy and empower themselves in an extraordinary fitness community? At Good Soul Hot Yoga, we offer life-changing yoga, strength training, cycling, and relaxing therapeutic classes that will make everything in your life feel better. For some power, balance, and peace of mind, we will deliver. Come experience our spa-like wonderland in the center of Mooresville. We will become your happy place. Welcome back to segment 4 on The Good Soul. This show is titled Random Fun Facts That Will Blow Your Mind. And let me tell you, my mind is blown, right?
I've taken a lot in today, man. It's, good.
I hope you all agree.
Love and information.
All right, so let's move so we can pack in some more cool stuff. So what do you think a cloud weighs?
What it weighs?
A cloud.
A cloud weighs? Mm-hmm. Depending on the size, that's got to vary, because if you're saying depending
the average cloud, honey.
Okay, is it filled? Is it a rain cloud? I'm going
the
scientific
average cloud
here.
Weighs around 1 million tons.
Okay, well that's
a cloud typically has the volume around 1 square kilometer and density of around 1.003 kilogram per. M squared.
M squared, yeah.
Yeah.
It's M squared.
That's a density of around 0.04 or 0.4% lower than the air surrounding it. So this is why they float.
Yeah, okay. I was just saying that because, sometimes, depending on, I guess, the rain, sometimes you get downpour, sometimes.
Just assume I'm asking you like the average.
Normal average. Okay, kiddo. Yeah. Right on.
In that
me, I get all scientific and stuff.
Sometimes he needs a little show coaching. Don't mind us.
Right on.
All right. Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people.
Oh, they got a pole that's sticking straight up.
I know.
They're putting it on top of buildings.
I know. Well, so true. There are only 5 well-documented fatal lightning strikes on giraffes between 1996 and 2010. But due to the population of the species being just 140,000 during this time, it makes for about 0.003% lightning deaths per giraffe each year. This is 30 times the equivalent fatality for
Maybe
humans.
that's why they spread their front legs open. They put their heads down when it's done.
Yeah, they're like,
I ain't getting struck. I'm putting this shit down. Stuff down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All
right, this is cool. Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. So you can't blame your crimes on your twin after all. This is because environmental factors during the development in the womb, umbilical cord length, position of the womb, the rate of finger growth impact your fingerprints.
Well, they say there's never, 2 fingerprints alike anyway. So that's kind of crazy if you think about it. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, and it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, without a doubt.
All right, this is a funny one. The largest piece of fossilized dinosaur poo discovered is over 30 centimeters long and over 2 liters in volume.
Oof.
Believed to be T-Rex turd. The fossilized,
that's a meat eater too, man. That's a meat eater.
Can you let me finish?
Right on.
The fossilized dung, also named a coprolite, is helping scientists better understand what the dinosaur ate.
Well, it's a meat eater. We know that. Well, you know what? They started changing that too a little bit. Besides just being meat eaters.
Yeah. All right. I thought this was really cool too. Animals can experience time differently than humans. To smaller animals, the world around them moves more slowly compared to humans. Salamanders and lizards, for example, experience time more slowly than cats and dogs. This is because the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, is that why dogs' lives are different from ours? Animals' lives are different?
No, I just think
7 years in real life is
that's just the level that they mature at, their maturity rate. Did you know this, Yogi Bear, that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to the brain by 7.5%?
I don't like wearing them.
Yeah. A study in 2018 found that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to your brain by 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. They can also increase the pressure in your eyes if on too tight and are great at carrying germs.
Yeah. Well, it's, you like
germaphobe.
This.
Yeah.
You like this,
germaphobe. All right, 2 quickies. Oldest dog, how old do you think he lived to be?
150 years old. I'm being crazy now. 125.
29.5 years old.
Well, that
oldest
times,
cat.
I'm saying by times dog, people like.
I'm talking
7.
just actual years.
Okay. I'm sorry.
20. No, that's okay. Yeah. 29.5 years old, and the oldest cat lived to be 38 years old and 3 days.
Well, that's what I was saying with the 7 times that. Anyway.
The dog was Bluey, and the cat was Cream Puff.
What kind of dog? Just so I know what kind of species.
Oh, an Australian cattle dog.
Oh, yeah. Great question. Smart dogs, man. Very smart dogs. Yeah. They're intelligent.
Yeah. All right, moving right along. Most maps of the world are wrong. On most maps, the Mercator projection, first developed in 1569, is still used. This method is wildly inaccurate and makes Alaska appear as large as Brazil and Greenland 14 times larger than it actually is. For a map to be completely accurate, it would need to be life-size and round, not flat.
Yeah.
Well, to be completely accurate, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, because everything's round. But I'm just saying, just
not only round, but like size, like ratio-wise.
But I'm saying dimensions, right? You just, I'm not a tape measure, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but
plain.
It's not the actual size, is what this is saying. I know that's kind of a stretch, but okay. NASA genuinely faked part of the moon landing. No, I'm not.
Is that crazy?
Well, wait. While Neil Armstrong's first steps on the lunar surface were categorically not faked, according to this study, the astronaut quarantine protocol when the astronauts arrived back on Earth was largely just one big show.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, but the whole, that's where they're getting the whole thing, there was never a person on the moon.
Well, because a lot of astronauts say, was it Buzz Aldrich? Who's been said like 4 times. Yeah. It was fake now. Who knows? I'm not saying I think it's fake, everybody. So please don't come at me about all that stuff. All right. This is a good one. You can actually die laughing. And a number of people have. Typically due to intense laughter causing a heart attack
yes.
or suffocation. Comedy shows should come with a warning.
Like a cigarette label.
That's cute.
Oh, man.
This is gnarly, but I have to say it. Chainsaws were first invented for childbirth. It was developed in Scotland in the late 18th century to help aid and speed up the process of widening the pubic cartilage.
A chainsaw?
And removal of disease-laden bone during childbirth. It wasn't until the start of the 20th century that we started using chainsaws for wood chopping. I know.
Ooh. I didn't think I wanted to know that one.
What's that, brother? That? Yeah.
Oof, man, I didn't want to know that.
Let's move along.
Yeah, let's throw that. Oosh.
Ants don't have lungs. They instead breathe through spiracles, 9 or 10 tiny openings, depending on the species.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was called, but yeah.
Yeah. Football teams wear red kits play better.
Wear what?
Red kits, red uniforms.
Uniforms, okay,
kit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. In England, they call uniforms kits.
Kits, okay.
Yeah.
So
the color of your clothes can affect how you're perceived by others and change how you feel. A review of football matches in the last 55 years, for example, showed that teams wearing a red kit consistently played better in home matches than in teams in any other
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, well,
they just been pulling wins out just by the skin of their teeth, and lately they've been playing better. But whoa, yeah, red, go red.
I love this.
Yeah,
one.
me, the Red Sox. That's funny you say that.
Yeah, I love this one. Snails have teeth. I'm just picturing a snail with his pearly whites. Between 1,000 and 12,000 teeth, to be precise. They aren't like ours, so don't be thinking about snails with ridiculous toothy grins. You'll find the snail's tiny teeth all over its file-like tongue.
Yeah, that's like
interesting.
Yeah, it is. Certain fish got a bunch of teeth that just you can't go out. So it is, that's why they got so many teeth.
Yeah, like Gary from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Your signature can reveal your personality traits. A study in 2016 purports that among men, a larger signature correlates with higher social bravado, and among women, a bigger signature correlates with narcissistic traits.
What do you mean?
Like you. Manny's handwriting is almost like a girl. Like it's like very curly and like cute. It's very cute.
I thought you were just making fun of me.
No, I love your handwriting.
Oh,
it's like one of the reasons I fell in love with you.
I thought my handwriting's, it's clarity, right? You can read it, the letters and everything.
But I never said it wasn't clear.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I didn't know you were busting my chops.
No, I think of my mom though. Was my mom a narcissist? Like the L's, Linda Langen. I remember.
Yeah, I go like this with my L's.
My mother's L's look like
Linda,
like Laverne and Shirley with the L shirt.
Yeah.
All right. There is no such thing as a straight line. Zoom in close enough to anything and you'll spot irregularities. Nothing is perfect. Even a laser beam is slightly curved.
It kind of...
This is really cool. Deaf people are known to use sign language in their sleep. A case study of a 71-year-old man with rapid eye movement disorder and a severe hearing impairment showed him using a fluent sign in his sleep, with researchers able to get an idea of what he was dreaming about thanks to those signs.
No fake. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You sleep and you go like this?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, so, but you know what I'm saying.
Again, all this stuff is very, Googleable. I think it'd be fun
to,
the fun check tonight and, fact check all this stuff.
Fact check everything. Because they've been doing that a lot with the fires, for, everybody,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we know. Thoughts and prayers, definitely. Finland is the happiest country on Earth. According to World Happiness Report, it has been 6 years in a row that Finland has been the most joyful population. It's not really surprising given that it's the home of Santa Claus, reindeer, and one sauna for every 1.59 people.
All right, so Finland is the home of Santa Claus. Germany is the one that made Santa Claus. Is that right? Didn't we talk?
Sinterklaas or something
Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas, yeah.
So how did he go over to Finland?
We'll have to find out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just bringing the other episode in.
No, I don't know.
Go ahead, kiddo.
All right, let's land on this note. Somebody has been constipated for 45 days. In 2013, an unfortunate Indian woman had to undergo surgical removal of a fecal mass as large as a football.
Why did you give me that?
I know, and that's dangerous because that could go back up into your system.
It could do a lot.
Sepsis.
It's bad.
Somebody I know and love very much passed away from that.
That's a shame because, like I said, the lining of your intestines, everything. There's so many things that go wrong.
Yeah.
That's why you're trying to be regular. We'll move on.
So on that note, we have to wrap up today's episode.
Oh no! I was all excited for more.
Boo.
I love these things, buddy. Great job, girl. You got me all surprised, man.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun, guys. So always thanks for tuning in. Just don't forget to follow us, like, share, subscribe. And of course, now I'm doing a lot of reels on social media. So please like them, share them, and just keep coming back and supporting the show. And we're going to keep dishing out the good stuff. So guys, we'll see you next time on The Good Soul. We love you. Peace.